Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you didn't know, Fridays are date night, so I always film on Fridays, and I don't go too cray-cray because we usually just go to dinner and we're going to a movie tonight. So this is what it is. In this video, I spill a little bit of that piping hot tea for you. Just a little bit of my thoughts about what's kind of going on in the beauty community and a little bit of my thoughts about it, not a lot. Even though I have a lot to say, I just gave you a little sprinkle, you know what I mean? So if you would like to see how I came up with this date night look, then keep on watching. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to use a new palette today. This is the Crown Pro palette from Crown Brushes. I wasn't gonna use this palette today, and I'll explain why, but it is a pretty palette. I cannot lie about that. So I am gonna prime on my eyes with some concealer. It is Friday, and I'm feeling right. So you know that means date night for me and the hubs. So that's what I'm getting ready for. First shade I'm gonna go in with is this one right here. Just on a fluffy brush, and at first I like to pat and then I will swipe, or actually go in circular motions. That's a nice transition color. The next shade I'm going to go in with is this shade right here, and just start placing that in my crease. And again, I like to start patting, and then I will do circular motions. It has been storming on and off all day, so I am feeling the crappy fall vibes. Actually, I love fall, so I shouldn't say crappy, but I'm feeling dark vibes, you know what I'm saying? So what I was going to say about Crown Brushes, when I went on there, so I got this in my BoxyCharm. When I went on there to look at the price, because that's what I wanted to tell you, this is available on Crown Brushes. I think it's around $30. I don't know, because I stopped looking once I realized that they have this identical Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. And I actually thought the palette was being sold on Crown Brushes. So I'm like, oh my god, that's really cool, but I haven't heard anybody say that Crown Brushes was selling the palette. You know, usually you get it on Morphe, Ulta. Those are the only two retailers that I know you can get an authentic Jaclyn Hill palette from. Upon further research, you can tell there's like this, you know, the Jaclyn Hill palette, at least the original one, because I know then she revamped it again, but the original one is just white. The one I was looking at has this almost like reflective, holographic looking packaging, like in between all of the shades, and it's called something like the 35 OMG palette. And I'm like, well, wait, let's rewind again, because Morphe also has a 35 O palette and then a 3502 palette. So this one's called the 35 OMG palette, and I'm like, bitch, are you f***ing kidding me? That, I don't know why I get fired up about that. I just think these companies need to come up with their own concepts and their own ideas. Huda Beauty. What is so hard about being creative, coming up with your own concepts, your own products? People know knockoff shit. People are gonna find out if shit is taken or stolen from other people, especially if you're a smaller brand, or say a smaller YouTuber, or smaller company, anything. Somebody's gonna figure that shit out, and I don't understand why then other companies or other people try and play it off like they didn't know better. They don't know. Now that could be the case. I'm gonna go with this. Now I'm gonna go with this shade and pat it on my eyelids. Even though I'm a small pissant when it comes to YouTube and the beauty community and stuff, A bitch still has an opinion. I'm just gonna go back in and blend. Now I'm gonna take this shade right here and place it in the center of my eyelids. I'm just gonna use my finger because y'all know I like using my finger. It is pouring outside. Oh, I love it. I love the rain. Now I'm just gonna go back in with this shade. Wait, was it that shade? With this shade and just blend out the edges. Can you hear that thunder? Ooh. Ooh. And tonight we're gonna go see the first Purge. How fun would that be if it's storming like it is now in that movie theater? That'll be awesome. I must say, I don't mind the palette. I mean, the colors in it are nothing that a lot of us probably don't already have in our collection, but it is a nice palette. Now I'm gonna take this dark purple shade, I couldn't think. Now I'm going to take this dark purple shade right here and place that on my lower lash line. I probably should have waited to do this, but we're here, we're going, here it is. This color, I'll put it on and then try and blend it. It almost blends away. I don't know. It's being weird. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and pop my lashes on off camera, do my eyebrows, and then zoom me out, come back and do my face. I need some of this today. So to start on my face, I'm going to use my Benefit Professional and the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. For foundation, I'm gonna the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. This is the only shade I have. I might be too dark. I don't know. I just don't know. Foundation is too light. That's what bronzer is for, you know? That is what bronzer is for. I think I'm gonna wear a hat tonight because my attempt to just even run from my front door to the car, my hair is gonna be a disaster. So I'm just at this point, I think I'm going to wear a hat. Yeah, it might be a little light. That's all right. I'll make it work. God, this foundation is so pretty. For concealers, I'm going to go in with two. I'm going to use the Flower Beauty Concealer and then my Ride or Die Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. The Flower Beauty, I just think, is just such a creamy concealer. This really isn't my shade, which is why I'm going in with the other one. But I do like what the Flower Beauty does. It has like caffeine and all kinds of other goodies in it that I really, really like. So that is why I am mixing them. I hope this don't turn me gray. Because this really is not good concealer shades. I am so dark right now. Then I'm going to set everything with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I actually don't want to bake. I've been noticing lately I'm putting too much powder under my eyes and I'm just looking dry and cakey and older. I cannot put as much powder under my eyes, and believe it or not, I will be 33 next month. So maybe it's just time that I can't do it anymore. we are gonna have to darken me up a little bit because I'm looking way lighter than my neck. Now I'm gonna dust any excess powder that I have on my face and try and bring back some color with my MAC Studio Fix in NW22. Now for bronzer. Oh, I just almost spilled all my motherfucking Red Bull. Ugh. For bronzer, I don't have to say it. Take a little bit of powder. Just do a swoop-de-doo here. Not really gonna bake, but I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. That up. For blush, I'm gonna use the Pretty Vulgar blush. This is in the shade Make Them Blush or Hush Blush. Hush Blush. I think it's Hush Blush. That's more pigmented than I remember. Oops. Then for highlight, I'm actually going to go in with two highlights. I'm going to start with the Hourglass highlight. It is all rubbed off on the back. That's how long I've had this. But I can barely see it. It is ambient lighting and luminous light. It's beautiful. I love this. I can bring this highlight down on the apples of my cheeks, and I feel like it doesn't emphasize texture or make your pores look huge or anything like that, which is why I love this highlighter. I don't use it as much as I used to. It's kind of sad. And then what I like to do is pop some of the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter just on the tip tops of my cheeks. Right here. Oh yeah. Yes. Boom. I'm gonna take some on my nose too. I'm gonna go back to the eyes for a second and take some liquid liner and just line my upper waterline. I should really do this step more often, but honest to God, sometimes I'm just so lazy. Just like, screw it. Everybody knows they're falsies anyway. Then I'm gonna pop some mascara on. The lashes I use today are Kiss lashes in the style Pixie. These are they're like more on the natural side. So I actually like to take some mascara up on them. A lot of times I'll just put mascara just on my natural lashes. But I actually like to put mascara on these lashes. When I don't like my mascara, when I don't like my lower lash line eyeshadow, I put about 17 coats of mascara on. Cover it up. For lips, I'm going to go in with this Ofra lipstick, long-lasting liquid lipstick in the shade Verona. And then finally, I'm going to spray my face with the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. Okay guys, so this is my final look. I forgot to record me putting the Amrezy highlighter on my inner corners and a little bit on my brow bone. So that's the only thing that's different. But you can't forget an inner corner highlight, you know what I mean? I think looks like this are always good for date night. They're just maybe not so different than what you've seen before. I'm definitely going to throw a hat on, so that's why the bandana is still on my head. And I'm not going to do shit with my hair. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to keep clicking that bell until it tells you that you have the always notification on instead of the occasional notification. And I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.